This is Rasheed Chappell, and you tuned in to Sneaker Clock. And I've been a fan of sneakers since the first pair I ever seen. Like, I've always loved them. The same way kids used to play, like, that's my car. We would see sneakers and do the same thing. Probably the Air Force One was the shoe for me. That was the first one to make me say, like, okay, this is a shoe that I need. I got to add to my collection. I want every color. I want every style. I'm more partial to, like, the tumbled leather as opposed to, like, the hard, stiff leather. So that I kind of like that a lot more than some of the other, ways that they print them out. The Air Max 1 was a dope shoe that we watched, the dudes on the block, they used to rock them, or all the cool kids used to have them. So when I was finally able to start adding those to my collection, I had to get the, original colorway, had to get the red. They came out with some dope colorways since. I try to put as many of my collections as I can. I love that silhouette. I think the Huarache was an amazing silhouette that Tinker Hatfield came up with, and I've been a fan of the Huarache since I first saw it, the low and the high. The Fab Five used to rock the highs, so I've been a fan of Huarache ever since I could, like I said, since I first saw him. The sock on the inside, just the way it fits the foot, felt like some superistic, some space shit that you had on your foot. I recently got into the SBs. I wasn't always a fan of the SBs. I really didn't like the tongue. There's been a few that I got. I would be remiss if I didn't shout out my man Derek from, Mom's Sweet Shop down in North Carolina. He keeps me laced with all of, like, the SBs that come out. So, I've had quite a few. One of my favorite new silhouettes is definitely the sacai. I love the way that they're doing the classic waffle with the double sole. The fragment sacais are probably my favorite. I remember when I first saw the first images of what they would look like, I couldn't wait to get my hands on those. It reminds me of like a Cortez that my dad had back in the day. He had like this blue and white canvas nylon type Cortez with a little bit of the suede, and I think they mastered that. I think Nike does a brilliant job with putting their stuff together anyway. They always have. I can go on and on about, just Nike and the way that they do. Even the commercials to the sneakers make you feel like you're a part of something bigger than just the sneaker. I've been a part of this culture, collecting sneakers, wearing sneakers, stealing sneakers, trading sneakers, for, I want to say probably since I was about 16 years old, 17 years old. I've started really working and making my own money. One of my favorite shoes right now is definitely this one-of-one custom that I got from Malcom Garret, who's an amazing designer. I put him up there with like shoe surgeon to Mach, with the customization. I think he's brilliant. I think his color blocking, his choice of colors are phenomenal. And so when we had a chance to work on a pair of sneakers together, I just was like, yes, hell yes. And I just let him he asked me what I want. I said, whatever you want to do, I let him do it. And one of my favorite pair in my collection right now. So, I don't know the term sneakerhead, if that really fits. I'm just somebody that loves sneakers. I don't really go for the hype. I buy what I like, whether it be a pair of fucking $80 or $90 now, general release Air Force Ones, or if it's, something that's sought after, like a fucking Travis Scott, low one, something like that. If I like it, I buy it, and then I wear it. And that's me, me and my sneaker collection from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock all throughout the day. This is Rasheed Chappell, and you tuned in to Sneaker Clock.
The flyest